Come back. Backdoor cut, Snell. Ball moved nicely. Miritich winds up.
A nice rhythm. Especially from the three-point line. And a nice game against Brooklyn. And upstairs, Kirk open, shot good.
Concerned about Derek's penetration. That time they tried to wall him in, and that left Powell Gasol wide open. And again, that's a layup for Powell.
Rose to Powell, threw it at his feet.
It's a turnover by the Bucks. Great help in transition there from Derrick Rose, because the Greek Freak had a layup there if he doesn't get a piece of that basketball.
Only 20 years of age. From Athens, Greece. Dunleavy from the corner.
And the Milwaukee Bucks to get a great shot. That kid pointed out the paint touches in game one. That has been a staple for the Bucks, and that
is fine by Kirk Heinrich right there as Nico made a quick
find Nico in the other corner. Back out to Kirk. Open three.
He's 4 for 7. He has 10 points. Gibson in a crowd, pops it back out. They swing it. Rose passed on a three. Rose.
He's on him again. Now just face and go.
He did, and he kicked. Snell for three.
Rotation on his jump shot. He's got 10 points off the bench in 9 minutes.
Will be short. Rebound Noah. Back outside to Butler to Rose. To the corner, Kirk. Heinrich can drive.
Very relaxed, loose with me this morning, very comfortable and confident. And it's possible that when he was in that group setting earlier this week, he didn't exactly speak.
Here's Derek. Back out. Jimmy raises up.
Players so close on a decision between MVP. Just great job by Stephen Curry. So exciting to watch.
Backdoor pass and a beauty.
And the way that he trains and prepares. He said it's been a blessing in some ways. And he has a different emotional attachment, he said, to the game now because he knows it's not.
See how unselfish play that was, Kevin? I mean, to me, that's why Jimmy...
Knicks signed him, and they liked him so much they traded.
Off the feed from Gasol, buries the three.
You're right, Noah looks so much better, so much more active.
Butler off.
Puts it in. Dunleavy. Noah. Gasol has the hot hand right now in the NBA, right in the middle of the pack at about 17 out of the 30 teams. Matchup. Cavs did have a similar scenario around the All-Star break. They were off for 7 days, and then they went out and they beat the Wizards by 38 points. Gasol gets...
Levy slices down the lane, punches it out. Butler a fake. And now raises up for two. And the ball deflected out to Jimmy. With the hands to Tony. Gasol, corner.
Worked him inside. Pound, drop step.
Gasol, open 7.
Reggie said this a bit earlier, but the game they played the other night was the first time the entire lineup had been on the floor. This is game 2.
They let Josh Opportunity playing one-on-one down there, and that's not a good matchup.
There's Butler with a tough catch outside the Powell. And swish.
And again, just hasn't played a lot here.
He'll get it. Time Jimmy was on him, but he was able to.
Oh, nice pass.
That's when the Bulls are at their best.
Brooks back to Noah on the road to Gasol.
Derek comes the other way. Rose to Noah.
Nice. 2 for 14 from the three-point line. Gasol.
Yes, sir. And Brooks, who had a really good year as a scorer off the bench, played in every game for the Bulls. Another great pass.
Brooks swings it. Ball movement. Miritich going to the hoop. Working on a kick. Shooting.
Brooks and Butler in the backcourt, and backdoor pass. Butler got it to high.
Pokes one in from 14.
He got Tyreek Evans up there choosing on nice.
Butler. As James launches, misses another three. Well, he has really struggled from downtown. Rose coming the other way. Rose to Noah. Bobbles it back to Rose. Inside Gasol for the finish.
up ahead. O.J. Mayo, he's got Butler right in his back pocket. Can't get the layup in.
And Derrick Rose is getting a little winded right now, and if you're Tom Thibodeau, you got to get him out.
And Rose.
And here come the Chicago Bulls, and no fouls to give either way. It's Brooks, another bomb. Good!
Snell, wild pass to Noah. Noah out to Brooks. Extra pass. Miritich sets for three.
Footer has that touch. Pau Gasol now with 15 points to go with 7 boards. Here's Gasol looking athletic as he spins.
Motored right on in. That's too easy. corner. Butler got it.
Great passer, but this guy is skilled a big man as there is in the NBA.
Gasol with a lob to Butler, taps it to Noah, beautiful! Noah!
Like fish in a barrel. Terrific passing. And timeout. Gasol.
Noah. Heinrich. Butler. Shot clock at 5. 3.
Very impressive first quarter. Tremendously on the defensive end, sharing the basketball, and just a playoff intensity.
Jimmy Butler at the Bulls.
Noah with the pass for Heinrich finds Butler for 3. Yes.
Double team's not coming fast enough because Powell's already in his move before that shot goes up.
Heinrich circles, lobs, Powell.
The best in the league. When you get a turnover, it's okay to push the ball as fast as you can into what we call the secondary break.
21 on the night in Rose's first playoff game in 3 years.
Oh, nice.
Great cut by Butler and finish.
What a play. You're so right. The two big.
11 of 17 from the floor. Rose to Butler. Rose has played 22 minutes tonight. Gasol has played a ton. 24. Here's a Rose.
Inside and a foul, but it was in some traffic. Back out to Snell. Back to Powell. Back out to Tony. Firing for 3. Score.
Guarding Joakim Noah, and he's able to go off his man to help on any kind of penetration inside.
Derek or Jimmy Butler. Long 3.
Bulls in transition and a 5-0 lead to quiet down this big crowd all decked out in green.
That's great ball movement.
Jimmy Butler.
Free throw line. There's really nothing you can do about that.
Noah feeds Butler. He feeds Rose, who feeds Snell. Snell comes the other way. He feeds and got the rebound.
Certainly, those were the great years for the Knicks since the championship years. And the leader was Jeff Van Gundy and the job he's done. I think it's a crime that they have not shown Jeff.
And Dallas has come back from 11 down to tie it up here early in the third. Butler. Snell hits the points for Butler. He averaged 20 points per game during the regular year. The double team comes. Gasol gives it up. Noah from Butler.
Right near Kisser. Right at the rim. That one was a layup. Oh, there goes Aaron right by everybody. Wide open Joe, and now Powell.
Coach's meeting, he said, Smitty, I want to take the first punch from the Bulls and then the second punch, and hopefully we could be within single digits and get these young guys comfortable.
Well, I'm not sure he expected the first 2 punches to come in the first.
Anything outside the paint, he was definitely struggling trying to knock down shots.
Had his best game of this series in Game 3, scored 25 points, had 12 rebounds, hasn't done much since. As Dunleavy hits another.
Gasol. Touch passes around the perimeter. Snell bounce in nicely done.
And a pick and roll. We talked about it earlier with Pau Gasol. See if they try to find Jimmy Butler. They kick it out. Rose at the top.
Derrick Rose here in the corner. 21 on the night in Rose's first playoff game in 3 years. Dunleavy an open 3. You bet.